Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the astrological reading for the month of July 2016 for the sign of Aquarius. The new moon happens on the 4th of July at 12 degrees and 54 minutes of Cancer, and then the full moon happens on the 19th of July at 27 degrees of Capricorn. And what does this mean to you, Aquarius? In your case, the new moon in Cancer happens in your sixth house. I always put things in my hand sometimes. It might mean new beginnings connected to your health, to your health habits. You might start a new exercise program, for instance, for health reasons, but not necessarily. Could be something connected with water. You could be, start swimming lessons or swimming, for health reasons, or even to lose weight or something like that. You can do something hydrogymnastics. I don't know if that's the word. Something exercise connected with water. Okay, it could be that, not necessarily with water, but it could be with water. If it's not that, you might be changing your health, the way you eat. So your diet, you might be changing your diet again for health reasons. This could be that you might be doing exams, exams to see if everything is okay with your health. For some, I'm not saying everyone, okay, for some, it might you might discover some sort of problem with your breast. It's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? It could be something simple, but you just kind of freak out and you want to do everything that it's possible, and then you do all exams, and then it comes out as fine. I have no idea, okay? But it could be something related to, or something's normal, nothing is wrong with your breasts, but around the 4th of July, around this time, you decide to do a mammogram, or something to do with, of all the exams that you have to do, one of them might be a mammogram. I think it's called mammogram. In Portuguese, we call it mamografia. If you decide to change your diet, for instance, or if you have to change your diet, Aquarius, for health reasons, if you work in a large organization, in a large company, in a place where you eat, if you eat there, maybe your new diet that you need to have for health reasons might be difficult for you to have in the place where you work. You imagine that you work in a very big hotel and everyone eats there. So the food that they serve might not be completely compatible with the food that you now need to eat. So there might be a difficulty of managing that, your needs with what the company to which you work for has to offer, something like that. If it's not that, it's your friends. Maybe you go out with them. Aquarius really likes friendship and has lots and lots of friends. So it's the sign of friendship, actually. So let's say you are used to going out with your friends, and you are used to eating in a certain way or drinking in a certain way, and now because of health reasons you change the way you eat. You change your diet. There might be some difficulties in how do you say, and be compatible in finding a certain compatibility with what you need to eat and what your friends are used to eat. So maybe you cannot go to that certain type of restaurant because there's nothing there for you to eat, because it's impossible, and then you want to go to a certain type of restaurant because it would be compatible with you, but maybe your friends cannot go, or it's not compatible with them because maybe they have health issues and they cannot eat what you can eat. It's something like that, okay? Or maybe you cannot go out with them as much because you cannot drink and they all drink, what else? It might mean for others that you might have new colleagues in your workplace, and these new colleagues might be younger women or young people younger than you. What else? There might be, for instance, changes in the routines of your day-to-day job. For whatever reason, there might be implementing a new way of dealing with work. Others, you might be changing your routine because of changes in your family. Let's say that you just had a baby, something like that. So you might be changing your routine, your daily routine, because you just become a mother or a father, a parent. This is the new moon, and then the full moon, Aquarius, on the 19th of July at 27 degrees of Capricorn, happens in your 12th house, and it's squaring Uranus in the 3rd house. So there might be a very shocking revelation of a secret, for instance, and you might get a message which is really shocking, telling you something that you did not expect. It could be a message, could be a phone call, it could be a letter, something like that. It could be something to do with a sibling. Maybe the sibling sends you a message, a cousin. If it's not related to you in your family, it might be a neighbor. You wake up and there's something in the news about someone in your neighborhood that did this thing, whatever this thing is. Could be positive, could be negative, I don't know. So the revelation, like, a bit shocking, not necessarily negative, could be about your neighbor. Or it could be because it makes a square to the 3rd house. It could be something to do with your vehicle. So you might get a phone call from the police. Your car just got stolen, and you find out that your car got stolen and it was used to do a bank robbery. I'm exaggerating. Okay, I'm just exaggerating. I'm just giving all possible meanings. I'm not saying that your car is going to get robbed and going to be used in a bank rob. It would be kind of awesome, wouldn't it, Aquarius, if that happened? But I'm not saying that, okay? It's not necessarily the car. It could be like the bike. Something happens to your bike. Whatever transportation you use, something shocking, a revelation might happen, something might be revealed about the transportation that you use. Not necessarily that your car gets robbed, okay? Don't freak out. I'm just giving all possible meanings. The revelation, this shocking message, could be something positive. I'm going to give you another example. The ruler of this Capricorn full moon is Saturn in the 11th house. So maybe a friend or a group of friends are together either with your partner or spouse or with your second child, son or daughter. They are like making a surprise party. They are planning a surprise party for you. It could be for whatever reason. Maybe it's your birthday. This is more apparent to those. This is more relevant to those who have Aquarius rising. So you could have Aquarius rising and have different. It's around the 19th of July, so it could be a few days before or a few days later. So you can have like a Cancer sun or a Leo sun. So maybe if it's not your birthday, it could be like the birthday of you, a marriage, aniversário de casamento. So a celebration of the time you've spent with your spouse, for instance. You're been together for 20 years, and maybe your second son, your second child is or daughter is making plans, is preparing a surprise party for you and your partner, your wife or husband. Or it could be like, let's say you are about to retire. That's a good thing. So a friend or a group of friends is preparing with your spouse a surprise party to celebrate the fact that you are retiring. It could be that. It could be many different things. It could have many different meanings. And that's it, Aquarius. This is the reading that I have for you for the month of July 2016. I hope you have a great month. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to duniazad@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. That's it. Bye-bye.